Hello, I'm Danielle Stimpson and Sagittarius. Here are your tarot cards for September of 2022. This is a general reading, so I suggest that you check out your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a more complete picture of the month ahead. I've taken the astrology of this month into deep consideration and used that to create a tarot spread just for this month. You can learn more about that in the handy PDF I have available down in the description. So this month, if I can sum up your reading, it would be move slow, steady as she goes. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but let's get into the details. So first, we're going to start off with the theme. And here we are, King of Cups. King of Cups is the quintessential nurturing father figure. This is all about the emotional needs being met, making sure there's a space for everyone. King energy is very much like the CEO. They know what's there, they know what they have, and they know how to go about sharing it. That's our focus. What's our starting point? Where are we right now? And here we are, the Page of Wands. A Page of Wands can be a bit fiery and a bit brash. The wands being action and movement and aligned with the sign of fire. The Page of Wands, pages can always be new information and messages, but with the Page of Wands, this energy tends to be very, very bold, which is great, but also often short-sighted. So having this sort of burst of energy feels good. It feels like you're busting out the cobwebs from the closet. At the same time, you kind of want to slow this one down and give things a little bit more consideration. There could be a tendency to act too fast and end up kind of hurting yourself in the long run. The challenge card in this reading is a major arcana. In fact, it's our only major arcana in your reading this month, and it's the Chariot, the number 7 in the Fool's Journey. The Chariot is all about, it's a bit paradoxical. It's yes, no, go, stop, left, right, but it's also a card about using all of the different pieces at your beck and call and harnessing all of the forces to move forward and get things done. The thing about the Chariot, though, is this is putting all of your energy and everything you have in one direction and really pushing it forward. As a major arcana, it is one of the more powerful cards in the deck. The Chariot, it's a great card to have if you want to move something forward, but when I see it near this Page of Wands, you're going to want to make sure that what you're pushing forward is really in your best interest. When we go into the lessons and healings for this month, we get the 7 of Coins or 7 of Pentacles. And when I first draw this card, I don't always do transversals, meaning reverse meanings. I do when I feel like the card wants to be read that way. This card kind of came up in both directions. The 7 of Coins or the 7 of Pentacles is all about taking stock. It's all about seeing what you have and matching it up to the effort and seeing, did I get out of my efforts what I wanted? Even more to the point and relevant to this month for you, this is going to be about taking stock to see if you have all the things that you thought you did. If you are moving forward with this Chariot with forward gusto, you're going to want to make sure you have all of those resources you think you do. And this is suggesting that you might not. This is also suggesting that there might be another way to look at things in terms of what resources you have to share and what resources you have for yourself, not just in terms of physical coins and money, but resources in general. This is also your own physical energy and time. This is also resources like physical things, real estate, items you own, not just literal cash. The idea here of this being the lessons in healing is learning overall to take stock and really see where you're coming from and be very careful about it before you rush in. The last card is the Whispers from Our Guides. This is quite literally exactly what it sounds like. If your guides could tell you anything, what would it be? And it comes up with another 7. So 7 is a very heavy number in this reading. It's the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is the card of illusion, delusion. It's the card of, okay, wait a minute, we've got all of these ideas and thoughts and visions and possibilities, but they're not all what they seem. Something isn't what it seems. As you can see here, there's a cup of snakes and a cup of keys and a cup of plants, you've got a cup of scarabs here. Are all these things really there? Let's look at these things next to one another. Cups are emotions. This is very much a card that says your emotions may have gotten the best of you. Your ideas and sort of brainstorming and cloudiness have gotten in the way of what's really happening and what's really going on. This is a very mundane card, a very concrete card. Take a look before you move forward, before you take this incredibly, it's a lot of fun energy with the Page of Wands, but he's got something up his sleeve. He's moving very quickly. Before you let him steer the chariot with both horses going full blast, you're gonna want to take a closer look at something. This King of Cups energy being the focus, this is a really good time to focus on your emotions, your emotional needs, and what's there at your heart. My suspicion is that your emotions might be clouding something, or the emptiness, the lack of fulfillment might be clouding something, clouding some judgment, or causing you to see things in a way that maybe aren't as accurate as they could be. This is a Mercury retrograde month, and while that gets the worst rap ever and everybody fearmongers it, Mercury retrograde is all about focusing inward rather than communicating outward. This is a month to kind of pull the reins back a little bit on putting all of our energy forward, making sure that we've dotted our I's and crossed our T's. Now, with the challenge card being that chariot, I feel like there could be a feeling of almost being pushed as much as feeling like you want to be the one pushing. Do the best you can and take stock of things as they come up. Really take a discriminating look, not just clouded by your emotions and what you wish was the case, but by the things that are actually there. With that, I wish you an abundance of healing and beauty this month as you embrace September and all that's with it. Remember that sometimes just a few moments of reflecting and thinking and journaling, automatic writing, whatever feels right to you, may actually be really, really beautiful for you this month. So go ahead and check out the sun, moon, and rising, and I hope to see you back here again next month. Be well and see you again soon.